I'm sorry. I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. Please subscribe to Easy Work Boxing too. Now, in this video, I got to talk about this fighter. Of course, I always talk about this fighter, Floyd Mayweather Jr., in my opinion, the greatest fighter that ever did it. The record speaks for itself. Not only the record, the accomplishments that he has done in boxing speaks for itself. Now, I watched Floyd Mayweather. I didn't really too much know about Floyd Mayweather at one point. But when I did find out about Floyd Mayweather, I started watching him. I seen the skill set was beautiful. I seen that he knew everything about boxing there was to know about boxing. I've never seen, and this is I promise to you, I have never seen another fighter like Floyd Mayweather Jr., okay? With the whole arsenal, defense, offense, thinking, ring IQ, everything, Floyd is the best. Now, I'm going to show y'all something which I'm sure y'all didn't see. The title of this video is When Roger Mayweather Choked the Life. Do you hear me? He choked the life out of Zab Judah. Now, this situation happened on the night of Mayweather versus Judah. If we all remember, Floyd Mayweather versus Zab Judah low blow the hell out of Floyd Mayweather. It was obvious. It wasn't a mistake. And then he punched him in the back of the head. Roger Mayweather proceeded to go off and wanted to kill Zab Judah. A little bit about this fight, though, before I go into it. Y'all got to understand this. At this time, Floyd Mayweather was 35-0 when he fought Zab Judah, okay? 35-0. Zab Judah lost some fights before he fought Floyd Mayweather, and which I go into when I tell y'all this about how boxing is mental. See, Floyd Mayweather is such an expert. He is such an expert in the sport of boxing himself. He knows the way of thinking and the mindset of boxing. Floyd Mayweather fought Zab Judah right after he lost the undisputed championship to Carlos Manuel Baldomir. If y'all remember that fight, if you're a boxing fan, you do remember that fight. Floyd chose to fight Zab Judah off of a loss. Why? Because Zab Judah's confidence wasn't at the highest at the time because he was coming off a loss. Why? This is why I keep telling y'all on my new channel, boxing is more mental than anything. It's like playing chess mentally. This was the first fight where I ever seen Floyd Mayweather ever adapt to an opponent. This when I understood that Floyd Mayweather was great. You see what I'm saying? In the beginning of this fight, Zab Judah came out like a better version of Floyd Mayweather. Landing punches. To me, in my opinion, Zab Judah won every round within that fight. The first 4 rounds, Floyd Mayweather Jr. lost those 4 rounds. But this would show me that Floyd Mayweather was a technician and he can adapt to the ring, which being able to adapt, which is what makes you a great fighter. There's only a few fighters that can do this. Terrence is one of them, Terrence Crawford. I haven't seen too many who was able to do this. Adrian Broner as well. I saw the Adrian Broner versus Manny Pacquiao fight. No, Mikey Garcia fight. Mikey Garcia, when he fights opponents, Mikey Garcia tries to predict where his opponent's head will be when he whether feints or throws a punch. That's Mikey Garcia's game plan. Adrian Broner caught on to Mikey Garcia's game plan later on in the fight, but it was too late. So adapting is one of the biggest things in boxing. Also, like I gotta keep saying, is mental. Now, I'm gonna go and show y'all, what part it is I'm talking about. I don't know why.
Join large-scale battles with military vehicles. The online action game War Thunder has received a major update.
I'm about to show y'all where Roger Mayweather. I don't know why they keep doing all these.
Before you renew Amazon Prime, watch this. Look,
I
love Amazon Prime. Free 2-day shipping is great.
I think his biggest enemy right now, aside
Roger Mayweather almost choked the life out of Zab Judah from this low blow that he gave Floyd Mayweather. Just give me 1 second. What's good, Master Barber? How you doing, my brother? Thank you for tuning in. Okay. I'm gonna start from right here. So I'm gonna let y'all see this. Just watch and I'm gonna pause. It's right there. You see it yourself. Right here, but I'm gonna play it back a little bit so you can see it. Because when I saw it, I was watching the fight the other night. I was like, I never seen that before. I never seen Roger Mayweather was mad as hell. But let's go. Let's see it.
Does not appear able to put any weight on his left leg. Roger Mayweather and Zab Judah in the ring. A fight breaking out between the trainers. This is a horrible sight, Alan. One of the ugliest sights you'll ever see in boxing right here.
This is bad news, folks. This is bad.
Now, right now, if you can see right here, this is Roger Mayweather's arm right here. Right now, he is choking the hell out of Zab Judah. Watch this. Keep watching this arm right here. I'm pausing.
News.
You see? Do you see it right there? He's choking the shit. I said, Roger Mayweather is an OG. Do you hear me? He's an OG, just like Floyd Mayweather saying. They don't play. Do you hear me? Streets of Michigan, baby. Shout out to Michigan. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to all my up north people. You know what I'm saying? The Midwest don't play, especially about that boxing. You don't punch a man nephew in his groin and then punch him behind the head and then don't expect no consequence, Zab. You was wrong, Zab. And you know what I believe? I believe Zab Judah's father, when he went to that corner, told him to punch and hit Floyd with a low blow because it messes up your momentum. Floyd was hot at that time. He was in his rhythm. It looked like he was finna knock Zab Judah out. He was finna stop Zab Judah. Father whispers in his ear. Next thing you know, Zab Judah comes out low blow. It messed up Floyd's momentum. Just like shooting dice, which I never shot, but I know from watching people, I know dice is about momentum. Any form of sport, you know what I'm saying? Any form of gambling, anything, you have to have momentum. Any form of anything. And Floyd has had his momentum at the highest at that time when he was fighting Zab Judah. Was finna defeat Zab Judah. Zab Judah realized that he was finna get knocked out, low blowed him, messed up his momentum. But as you can see right here, Roger Mayweather is playing no games. He is playing no game. Oh, now I guess Roger Mayweather get distracted. He want to go at somebody else.
The crowd doesn't go nuts because I'm
hold on. Let me go back. He still was choking.
Ugliest sights you'll ever see.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to pause right on the floor.
One of the ugliest sights you'll ever see in boxing right here.
This is bad news, folks. This is bad news.
Okay, you see again, still choking him. Now I'm gonna pause it on a certain point where you see he turned his head the other way and still was choking Zab Judah. Right here. Zab Judah is crazy. Now let me say this too. I will say this. I used to live in Charlotte, North Carolina with my brother. My brother had a friend who loved boxing as well. I can't remember the guy. He had glasses. If I remember, he had hair, like dreads or plaits or whatever. My brother invited me over and I met this guy. From where I understand from what this guy said, Zab Judah is not from Brooklyn. He said Zab Judah used to stay down the street from me. He said, I grew up with Zab Judah. Now, I don't know if this dude was lying or not. All I know is that I met this guy. He was a friend of my brother's in North Carolina. I went over there. This dude loved boxing. And he told me, because he said, my little brother loved boxing. My brother always watched boxing, this, that, and the other. And he told me, he said, yeah, I know Zab Judah. And I was like, you do? He was like, yeah. He said, I grew up with Zab Judah. Zab Judah is not from Brooklyn. And I was like, what? You got to remember, I'm 19, 18 at this time. He said, Zab Judah is not from Brooklyn. I was like, what you mean? He said, he's from here. He's from North Carolina. He said, Zab Judah stayed down the street from me. I grew up with him. Now, I know this is a little bit off subject, but I don't like when people claim other areas. You know, that's like in music and rap and entertainment. A lot of their backgrounds are fake. They sit up and lie, but then Zab probably moved to Brooklyn later on in his life, but from what I understand, Zab Judah is not originally from Brooklyn. Zab Judah don't even have the accent, the talking. Like, I work with a girl from New York now. She say certain words, and I know she's from up north New York, she say. And she been down here almost 14, 15 years and still has an accent. Zab Judah is not from Brooklyn. That's a lie. His dad is probably from Brooklyn. His dad is from New York. But Zab Judah is not from Brooklyn. Don't believe that shit. All their life, sometimes in entertainment, they make shit up just to make it seem more real. Like they really about that life or they really from here. Come on now.
Roger Mayweather and Yoel Judah in the ring. A fight breaking out between the trainers. This is a horrible sight, Alan.
I just want to show y'all again.
You'll ever see in boxing right here.
When Roger Mayweather was in the head, that is bad news. Right there. Is Brooklyn in the Oh boy, you hit the wrong nigga nephew. But Floyd Mayweather said himself, he said Roger told him that when Zab Judah was gonna lose or start losing this fight, he was gonna do something. He was gonna cheat, he was gonna low blow or something. And Roger Mayweather was exactly correct. And what's Roger Mayweather's favorite phrase? People don't know shit about boxing. Rest his soul, Roger Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? I just had to get on here because I saw this the other night. I said, this is something to put up there and let people see themselves how Roger Mayweather was choking. Look at his face. Hold up, let me go back. I really want you to see.
I love it. This is bad news.
That's a dude getting choked out, man. Let me put it back up there. That's a dude that's getting choked out. Now let me go back to the better one so you can see it again before I get off.
The trainers, this is a horrible sight, Alan. One of the ugliest sights.
These guys try to say you weren't choking him.
This is bad news, folks. This is bad news.
You see it? You see it now? He's choking the hell out of Zab Judah. Not to discredit just Zab Judah. I'm a fan of Zab Judah. I just get on here. I try to tell the truth no matter what it's on, boxing, any form of entertainment. I'm going to tell you the truth of my opinion. And you see right there, Zab Judah is getting choked the hell out by Roger Mayweather. You shouldn't have been hitting people between their legs and punching people behind their heads, Zab Judah. This is the fight that showed me that Floyd Mayweather was on a different level than most fighters. Because Zab Judah could have beat Mayweather if he stayed composed, if he wasn't a front runner, if he stayed focused. You know, your attitude in the ring can also make you lose too. Your attitude in the ring can also make you lose too. Now, Floyd did contradict himself. Let me go back to the end of the fight when they talking to Floyd. Before I get off.
Rated how you broke him down to the body.
Well, I knew he was gonna come out. He's a headhunter. I'm the type of guy that like to go to the body. So
Fair use notice. Fair use notice.
You're not ready.
I took my time, broke him down, listened to my corner, listened to Roger, listened to Leonard and Raphael. Just stuck to the game plan. Not get big headed and just taking my time.
Talk about the ugly incident, Floyd, in the 10th round, the low blow. You could barely bear weight on your.
Now this is where you're gonna contradict yourself, and I'm gonna bring up where he contradicted himself.
Left leg, and then all hell breaks loose around.
Well, Roger said he knew Zab was gonna do something dirty in the fight. Eventually, if once the pressure started getting on, and it happened.
Is the rivalry now over, or is it as big as it ever was, given the nature of some of the circumstances that happened tonight?
I don't know. I don't hate Zab. Like I said before, this is a business. I'm here to sell the fights and give the fans entertaining fights. That's what I'm here to do.
You haven't talked much, Floyd, about what you want to do next, but there's a date reserved here, July 29th, for Antonio Margarito. Do you have interest in that fight?
As we're talking over with my team, right now what we focusing on is taking care of business. I'm taking care of business. The inside, they gonna take care of it on the outside. We don't know. It may be Margarito, it may be De La Hoya, it may be Shane Mosley. We don't know. But right now, our eyes is towards De La Hoya.
One more thing, Floyd. Were you surprised early by his punching power? It looked like he might have caught you and hurt you in the first couple of rounds.
He didn't hurt me. I wasn't shocked at all. I knew Zab was a good puncher, but it didn't hurt me. You know, it's made me get on my game plan. Stay relaxed. I knew what Zab was going to do.
Any surprises from Judah as far as some of the dirty tactics and things that he tried?
But this is part of boxing. These things happen in boxing. I don't hate Zab. I mean, I got good sportsmanship. You know, when another guy's doing something, I got to do it. Two wrongs don't make a right. So things happen in the sport of boxing.
Floyd, you contradicted yourself. You contradicted yourself. You said when there was two wrongs don't make a right. You remember when Victor Ortiz headbutted you and you came and you knocked him out? But that's not to make Floyd look bad. What I'm going to say is this. People can only take so much. You can't get mad at me because I'm a better boxer than you, and then you result to cheating, punching me in between my legs, headbutting me in my jaw. But he did contradict himself. But being a man and being in anger is two different things. You jump up and you headbutt me, then you should expect the worst. But I was just letting you know, people do contradict themselves. Floyd Mayweather has contradicted himself. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. For those that did tune in, this is for my new channel, Easy Work Boxing 2. I ask that you please go subscribe to that channel. I hope this video, is something that people like to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that it is. Also, I ask that you subscribe to the channel if you see the video. So please subscribe to the channel. If you want to help the channel, please, donate to the channel. Cash App is available. PayPal is available. And I thank y'all for tuning in to Easy Work Boxing 2, man. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Y'all be safe out here this Sunday. This your boy Easy. I'm